So I want to do a rematch, but not with watermelon. Cantaloupe! New fruit alert! Ryan is challenging Gatsby to a cantaloupe eating match! Because Gatsby is the reigning champion in watermelon eating, the odds are in his favor for a cantaloupe as well. In order to figure out if it is ripe, all you do is you point it over here to this side, and you just kind of like feel this part over here. And if it's like a little bit spongy, that means it's ripe. Who do you think will win this time? Human or Corgi? Place your bets now! Ryan dives head first into the cantaloupe.
It tastes good.
Cantaloupe season happens to be between June and August, so right now you have a few more weeks to get some really good ripe cantaloupe. Look at those tiny cute little bite marks in the cantaloupe. Aww! Looks like Gatsby is sticking to his small, tiny little bite strategy. Keep in mind, Ryan and Gatsby are both eating the same size cantaloupe. Gatsby's cantaloupe was sliced into 2 slices to make it easier for him to eat. All this cantaloupe eating is making me hungry. After having made it to the rind on one side of the cantaloupe, Gatsby moves to the other side to finish it off. Gatsby makes the finishing bites and moves on to the final cantaloupe. Looks like Ryan's gonna have a few problems later on reaching the bottom of the cantaloupe. Wow, look at Gatsby go. Now he's taking larger bites. Whoa, he just annihilated a quarter of that cantaloupe. Looks like Ryan is using his teeth as kind of like a rake to reach the bottom of the cantaloupe to scrape the rest of the pieces. Looks like this one's gonna be a close one, you guys. Who's gonna win?
I'm done. I'm done.
It seems like it's too close. We'll have to go and check on the actual cantaloupe.
Oh no, I think he beat me though. He ate it more cleanly than I did.
Who do you think won? Put it in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining us again on another Human versus Corgi.
Now it's time for us to start the vlog.
So when the world feels dark and friends seem hard to find, you know how to light a spark just to let your worries unwind. When you're down, there's just one way to go. Let us ascend tonight.
What's going on? Let's see. We're gonna play some hide and seek where Gatsby has to find me. Okay? Are you ready? Set, go! You found me! Good job! You found me! Hooray! As mentioned in the last vlog, we are restocking all of the Japanese Corgi tie-dye t-shirts, along with new colors, new styles, and new sizes. I thought I would give you guys a quick sneak peek of everything. So over here we have our neon rainbow tank top. I think this is like my favorite one. Super bright. We also have our blue unisex tie-dye tank top over here. These are the 2 new tank tops that I have. We also have some new color t-shirts. Check them out. Here is the rainbow tie-dye t-shirt. We also have the neon rainbow one back in stock. By the way, this time I restocked with U sizes as well as extra small. We have this one over here, Ocean Swirl. And we have Blaze Swirl. Features the super nice Gatsby design. And as much as I could, I restocked all of the original shirt colors. My sister was wearing the black one in my birthday vlog, if you remember that. So we got all of these reprints over here and the new colors, so I'll be shipping them out soon. Tie-dye is super in this year and you gotta make sure that you stay on fleek. So if you wanna get a tie-dye t-shirt or a tank top, make sure to go to corgionfleek.com and grab yours today before they're out. Hey Gatsby, will you be my corgi? Oh, thank you! So I thought today I would do a story time because we haven't done one in a really long time, and I thought I would talk about my first summer job. For my first job, I was a busboy at my friend's parents' diner in Hawaii. Along with being a busboy, I was also the host sometimes, and I was also the cashier, because at a diner, you bring your check up to the front and then you pay. And I thought I would talk about my nightmare experience as being a cashier, because that was the hardest job. The cashier was not like a regular cashier where you would like find in a computer what people ordered. Instead, each button on the keyboard had the name of the menu item on it, and they were handwritten, like with a piece of tape. If you're at a diner, there are like hundreds of things to order, and everybody substitutes things for something else. It's never the button that you press is never the button. And on top of that, the menu items were in no order at all. Like the drinks were in the middle, like randomly placed in some of the buttons. The appetizers were randomly placed. They weren't in alphabetical order. So each time somebody ordered, I had to like go through the hundreds of buttons that there were and find it and then click it. And do that over and over and over again. The line to pay would get really long because I was not good at finding these buttons and finding what people ordered. Another horrible thing about this is that I also had to take all of the takeout orders. So when somebody would call on the phone, I would have to answer the phone and take their order. But of course, since the checkout line was always super long, I would always just have to write down their order and save it and then type it in during my free time, which I had like almost no free time. There were a few times when the person would come by to pick up their order and I hadn't even typed it in because I totally forgot, and the line was so long and I was so busy trying to type in the other orders that everybody else had, and those people were not happy about it. That was like the worst job I've ever done, ever. Anyway, in the comments below, let me know what your first job was. Maybe you didn't have a summer, I don't know, did you have a summer job this year? It might have been hard to do. That is our story time. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to hear some more, and let's continue on with the vlog. Here is an update on the jigsaw puzzle that I've been working on. It's a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. This is the final picture. Gatsby and his girlfriend Tenby over here. It will hopefully be available by the end of the month. In the last vlog, I finished the watermelon part, and I did a little bit of the noses, but now, as you can see, I got pretty much a lot of the facial details. I do have to work on some of the white parts over here, which is going to be a little bit hard to figure out. Then I think the next part that I'm going to work on are the flowers in the background. This green area is a different green than over here. And finally, I think this part's going to be just like the hardest part. When this puzzle becomes available, we will also have the restock for the fruit puzzle, which everybody really liked as well. Oh hey, check it out. It's the aquarium! Oh, thank you, Gatsby. My favorite coral is the Elegance Coral, and it's still doing well. I think this is like the longest I've ever kept an Elegance Coral alive. I just never had good luck with it. Elegance Coral used to be considered one of the easiest coral to keep, and then all of a sudden, they're not anymore. Mine is a purple-tipped Elegance Coral over here from Australia. Let's feed the tank. Bought a new bottle of ROE, Real Oceanic Eggs. It's also the easiest thing to feed the tank. I'm just gonna squirt a few drops in. Good job, you guys. Anyway, that is our aquarium update. Yeah, Gatsby. He's like, okay, I'll stop licking you now. Oh my gosh, it's so hot outside. Driving over right now to the supermarket to get our ingredients for our dinner. We're gonna make something pretty fun, I think, pretty easy. Got my list here, let's get everything. Let's get some King's Hawaiian hot dog buns. Dijon mustard. We need baked beans. like I got everything on my list except 100 degrees right now. Today's my cheat meal day, I guess, since I'm gonna be eating potato chips, my favorite Ruffles. I am gonna make a loaded hot dog, and I'm gonna make the hot dog in the air fryer because that is one of the top things to make in an air fryer. I've never tried it before. Apparently it's supposed to come out really crispy and delicious. I found this recipe online. I'll put it in the description below with all the stuff that we got from the store. First thing we're gonna do is caramelize some onions. Really, really low heat. Just doing 16 Brussels sprouts. This is 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Just saute this for 4 minutes. Okay. We're just gonna season this with some garlic powder, salt, pepper. We're gonna do 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Okay, now let's check on the onions. So next they said just add a pinch of sugar. And this recipe is kind of interesting because it has you put baked beans on it and some Dijon mustard. Adding a little bit of Dijon. I've never had beans and hot dogs before either, so we'll see how that turns out. We're gonna preheat the air fryer to 390. Preheat. I actually went and picked up provolone cheese. We'll see how that goes. Set this for 2 minutes and go. It smells pretty good. This onion. It's pretty good. Look at that cheese. Nathan's hot dogs here. So you cook that for 3 minutes. That's pretty much it. I'm pretty excited. Not only am I excited to try out this fully loaded hot dog, but we also get to see what a hot dog tastes like when it's cooked in the air fryer. The hot dogs look pretty good. They look like they cooked pretty well. Ta-da! Look at those hot dogs. Ooh, those look so good. Of course we need our chips. There it is. Ooh. That is good. So much flavor. It's so good. Oh, wow. I'm so glad I made this. It's so good. It's like an explosion of really delicious flavors together. The Dijon is tangy but then sweet at the same time because of the onions, which are sweet, crunch from the hot dog skin, as well as from the Brussels sprouts that were kind of like sauteed. A little bit salty from the hot dog. You can taste everything in it. It's so good. It's so good. The beans are actually really good with it. It gives it like a little bit of a barbecue flavor. 10 out of 10 for sure. I think you should definitely try this recipe. It's so easy. You want to show people how you do your puzzle? You want to do a puzzle? We're ready. Oh, you got it! That's it! Gatsby, you did it! He's like, now I'm bored. Now it is time for us to do Guess the Movie That I Draw With My Eyes Closed. We did this before a few weeks back. I thought I would do it again with you guys.
45 seconds, starting now.
Okay, here goes. Okay, remember this is a movie now. I don't even know if I'm drawing on the screen or not. That's about all I have. Oh, I don't know if I'm drawing on top of something else. Okay, that's it. It's not the worst drawing I've ever done. Yeah, in the comments below, can you guess what I just drew? It's not very good. Okay, that's gonna do it for us for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Now's the time. If you wanna get our tie-dye t-shirts, make sure to go to corgionfleek.com. Good night. Hey Gatsby, check out this awesome fan. Are we gonna teach people about corgis? So, are you thinking about getting a corgi and wondering how much corgis cost?